Hi everyone, it's Gail, and we are going to play with a new idea today. So I'm going to do my hi and hugs right off the bat, and we will get to it. So hi and hugs to Ann Peak, Catherine, Linda, and Rachel. Thank you so much for watching and for your kind comments and everything. Okay, I had one of those ideas that keeps you awake at night, so we're going to play with it. I actually am prepared and not going to just wing it this time because I want to make quite a few of these. So the couple things I have a jelly roll of fabric here. Of course, this is Cathe Holden's. This is Flea Market Mix, this one. And I'm excited to play with this. I've already made one of my little prototypes, but I'm going to set this aside. So that or scraps of fabric work too. And then I have an Amazon Prime envelope that we get in the mail. So that's the two supplies we need. As you know, let me show you. As you know, I have made covers out of these, and listen to that. It makes such a cool cover. So I've got some of Cathe's new fabric, which is Flea Market Fresh. I've got some of her new fabric, and that's going to be the outside cover. This is going to be the inside cover. And I do have videos on how I make my covers like this on my playlist that is called Journal Covers Series. So, but here's the thing, is once I make one of these covers, I then have this left. And I wanted to figure out something to do with this, right? Makes sense. So I came up with this little tag, which is a piece of the jelly roll fabric, just a little piece of it. And then it's coffee dyed paper on the back and just sewn around. And listen, isn't that a yummy sound? So that's what we're going to play with today. And I'll show you, there's a couple little tricks that I did with this that I think will be helpful to you. So that's what we're going to make today. I forgot that I had these over here to show you. These were from, I think from yesterday's video with all the stamping and everything. And I finished up, I think we did this one together. I finished up these three. So I have tags ready to go. So those are going to go in my tag box, and we are going to play with this. Okay, so I cut a couple. What I do is cut the cover is 9 by, well, when it's in envelope form, it's 9 by 6. So that works great. And then this is what's left. So I've cut a couple of them just so I'd have some good stuff to play with. Now this was the cutoff that I used for this one. So let's do another one of these just real quick, and I'll show you the, you know, how I kind of did it. I did want to tell you too that there will be sewing in this video. So if you want to turn down the sound or fast forward through that part or something, feel free. Okay, so let's play with another one. We'll just do, I just want to play with all these fabrics. Oh, look at that one. That's so cute. I am such a fan of Cathe Holden's fabrics. They are so fab. Oh, it kind of goes the wrong way though. I think I won't use that. They are just so fabulous. I love them. Let's get a kind of a neutral one to play with too. I'm hopeless with these jelly rolls. Once it's unrolled, it's like a free-for-all. But there we go. I got it. Okay. I need to hang them over a towel rack or something. Okay, I'll show you what we did here. So let's see if this is the right width. It looks like it might be the right width for down here. Yeah, it's just right. Okay, let me get my fabric scissors. Okay, I'm just gonna snip off this selvage here. Okay, I can use that for something, even if it's just a snippet. Okay, so this little piece is about, well, a little less than 2.5. It's a little bit crooked though. I'm thinking, do I want to maybe, I think I'm gonna cut off the bottom because it's a little bit wonky. And I'm gonna be okay with it if I have to waste a teeny weeny corner of something. That's not a big deal because so I'm gonna throw that away. We are recycling most of it. So, and that's always a good thing, isn't it? Okay, so it's about 2.5 or whatever. I don't know. I think this one was 4. Yeah, 4 inches, but I'm going to go at the top of this recipe just so that I have that whole design. Okay. And that. So I have a little tip or trick or whatever you want to call it here. Okay. See, we can get 4 tags out of this one little strip. So that's fun. Okay. So now I will do this. Let's give that a little snip. It's easy because there's a line on it already. Okay. And then, okay, and then I have some pieces of leftover scrap coffee dye, but I think, I don't know that they're all wide enough, but I think this one might be. Ooh, it's just wide enough. Okay. And it's just slightly too long, so I'm going to go ahead and give it a little trim. Not with those scissors. Just so it fits. Okay, so then here's my piece of envelope. This side is the hard plastic side. This is the bubble wrap side. I want the bubble wrap on the fabric so it's nice and squishy. I want the plastic on the coffee dyed paper so that it's firm enough to write on, which it is. Okay, so that is a scoop there. Okay, then I'm going to go ahead and get this, just a little bit of glue in the middle just to hold it while I sew it is all. But I had some ideas and some variations for this, and so I wanted to kind of do that today too. So, so yeah, we're going to play with these today is what we're doing. I should be doing my Rachel challenge, but because, let's see, tomorrow is Scrappy Saturday, so I should be doing my Rachel challenge, but I'm not going to. I'm going to play with this, and we'll maybe do that on Sunday or something. So, okay, not a ton of, I didn't use a ton of Fabri-Tac. I just used enough to kind of just tack it down a little bit so that it's not flipping around on us. Okay, and then just like any other tag, I'm going to go ahead and snip that. And we'll flip it over and snip that. Make it a tag shape, of course. Like so. Okay. All right. And then let's just get a little piece of that lace. Let's see. Maybe we'll use this. Maybe we'll use a little sort of like little coffee dyed snippet that this is. Okay. Then we have another one for another one. Then we can put that at the top like this. Okay, so I have my sewing machine on zigzag, and I made the zigzag stitches tiny, and I am going to go as much as I can. I'm going to go right to the edge. I really liked how that looked on the other one, so that's what we're going to do. Okay, now I got to just see if I can grab my little topper. Got it. And the bubble wrap doesn't bother the sewing machine at all. It's not a problem. It's not a problem because it's popping. Okay, just like that, one done. How cute is that? All wrinkly and crunchy. Oh, I just love them. I think they're so fun. Just a fun little dimensional thing. Okay, so then I wanted to play a bit. I actually think I might do another one with this this kind of neutral background. I think that's going to be, and then I want to put something. I want to put something on it, like a focal point, and I'll show you how I'm thinking of doing that. Who needs sewing scissors when you have your Timmy scissors, right? Except I can't cut straight. Details, details. Okay, I'm going to pop these up here. Okay, so we'll just mark this at about right. It's actually right about at that line. That's where it's at. Now, will that be about in half? Yes. So we can get one more out of this piece of bag. Doesn't it make you feel good when you save something from the landfill? I don't know, that just makes me happy. Okay, now we have to see if these papers, I might have to just use some other coffee dyed paper, but because that's just a tiny bit too small. So I'll just grab a thing of coffee dyed paper. Just grab another sheet. You know, this is a little thin. I'm going to go for a thicker paper. Try to. Yeah, this feels better. Just because I don't want to have the danger of it poking through, which I don't think it will, but you got to have a good enough weight of paper too. So I am going to want this right about there. Okay. I don't know if you can hear in the background, but my sweet husband is printing for me for my Rachel challenge. Yeah. Just felt like I had a lot to do today. I don't know. And so he's helping me out. He's so good. Okay. Let's get this. Oh, we're going to need to cut it again, aren't I? Come on, Gail. I just have been so excited to show you guys this. I don't know, probably been done before, but I've never seen it. And I just, like I say, I love to be able to do the recycling. But I still, you know, I mean, this isn't a grungy journal. I want it to be still really, or, you know, these aren't for necessarily a grungy journal. I'd like it to be pretty. So, yeah. Oh, nope. I don't want to do that yet. I want to do this side. Okay, put that over there, Gail, so you don't mess up. So what I want to do is I want to add something fun to the front of this. Like, I don't know what. Don't know. I don't have a plan, but I thought we'd just play a little bit. Okay, so that's there. I'm going to go ahead and do the corners just so that I kind of know what I'm working with in terms of the shape. Okay, so then what I was thinking now, I have, wherever they are, I did a bunch of, you know, of these labels, and I was thinking a label would be kind of fun to like sew on there. I don't know. That one's kind of cool, isn't it? That one, or I'm looking. Nope, not that. Too much writing. Okay. I think I don't want the writing. I wanted to see what black. Yeah, the red one pops off there better, doesn't it? So what I'm going to do, because I'm putting something on here, is I think I'm going to go ahead and sew this on before I put the back on. Sorry, I should have filled this. What was I thinking? So just a little paper piece. What I'm going to do is switch over to my straight stitch and go around this little label. It's my plan anyway. Okay, it did two zigzag stitches for whatever reason. Now, if you wanted to put on the back, you certainly could, and then you're just going to have a little, you know, mark on the back, and that's okay. Ooh, this is cool because it's squishing it in like a quilt or something. Yeah, love it. Okay, I'll show you just a sec. Get that back to, okay, so see how it's kind of poofy? That's what I was hoping for. Okay, let's put the coffee dye on the back. decide which side we like better. Okay. Okay, right about there. Okay. Okay, and then we'll try my next idea once we get this sewn. Oh, geez, I just moved my whole mat. I hope I need to be able to make sure I'm on camera. Okay, I'm going to get this close to the edge again. And just whiz around it. Oh, better get this too, huh? This little topper. Put it on there as well. Okay, get my little topper in position here. That label there, it's more important to kind of have it in the middle. All right, and done. And then if you have a little, like if you have your bag hang over a little bit or something, after you've sewn it, just clip it off. But how cute is that one? Oh my gosh, I love that. Okay. Okay, so let's do the next idea with this piece, which is, let me get my fabric here. What I was thinking, and maybe that one would be good. Oh my gosh, these are all so gorgeous. But I think this one will be the best. So let's get this out. Okay. Because I was thinking it would be fun to do like a quilted one. I think this should work this end. Okay. Just gonna cut off the selvage again. Okay. And see, where will this one come to? About right at that tree-ish. Okay, let's see. I'm just going to eyeball it. We'll see how that goes. Okay. And then, yes, that is good. That is good. Okay, so we don't have to worry about sewing anything on ahead of time, so we could actually put the backing on. Do I want it that way? I think I do. Okay. Okay. And then, where's my other little piece of coffee dye? There it is. I don't know that it's big enough. It's not big enough. So that's okay. We'll just cut another one. That might be slightly long, which is no big deal because you can just put that off too, but okay. Oops, I still need this. Sounds like my husband's taking a break. Oh, he's so good to help me. I appreciate it so much. He came home, he went and got some groceries, and he came home, and I was flying around the house like a mad woman, and so he just jumps in to help. He's so good. Okay. So this one we'll put on. Didn't realize I grabbed a doily dyed piece. It's cool. Okay. Get that on there. Okay, and then I'm gonna cut the tag shape. And then I'm going to sew on the lines of the pattern of this fabric, which will be kind of fun, I think. Did I just use my sewing scissors to cut through that plastic? I did, didn't I? I don't know if I did. Oh, well. Okay, so I'm going to do a straight stitch now. And I'm just going to go on this fabric here, 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 and here, and maybe around that strawberry. Oh, and then there's a ticket here. All sorts of things to sew around. So that's good. And let me go over one, go down this way. It's hilarious. It's going pop, 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 pop. Okay, and then let's see. Trying to decide because, okay, we'll just do this. I just made the decision not to go around the diamond there on the pattern just because I don't want to pop too many of the bubbles, you know. So now we'll go here and here, and then we'll go around this ticket a little bit. And I'm just going to go over this stitching that we already did. And then we'll go up this way and get my threads out of the way. Okay. So now we're around this little square. Okay, and then I wanted to do the ticket, just the bottom of the ticket. Okay, so we did that. All right, so now it's just going back to the zigzag and zigzagging around it. Let's find something for a topper though. Let me get my scrapbook. I have this pretty piece of seam binding. Kind of want something a little brighter if I have it. Just kind of looking in here. Got some brights, but they're teeny weenies. Or do we want a little bit of lace maybe? Oh, here's a good piece. Need to keep those good pieces at hand. Piece of lace. There's a good one. What did I do with that seam binding? Threw it back in here, didn't I? Some other lace. Okay. Oh, there's the seam binding. Just have those at hand for other ones. Okay. I've got a little bit of red lace here. Maybe that would be good. Just kind of want this one to be bright and happy. Yep, that's what we're going to do, is little red lace. Okay. Put that on there. Okay, we're back to zigzag now. And I'm just going to go around the very edge. We'll grab that in a minute. Okay, let's figure out where the middle is for this guy. About right there, I would say. Spread you apart a little bit. Now, I will say you could also use quilt batting and make these in a similar fashion, but the nice thing about using this, well, first of all, oh, whoopsie. I should have quilted that before putting on the back. I'm sure you caught that. But this is kind of fun too, because you could write a date in there and write some stuff here, write some stuff here. So it's okay. But so I guess that's an example of if you don't sew the top before adding the back. But anyway, what I was going to say about the quilt batting is it's going to be really squishy on this side, and you could poke through when you're writing, whereas this packaging is tough, you know. So so yeah, so there's that one. Look at us go. Okay, so I want to, you know, I did this, or I have this cover just about ready to go here. And so I was thinking, I have these bits of the fabric left, and they're not big enough for cover. They'd be big enough for TN for sure, but, and so do I want to keep them for that? Let me just see, how long is this? I need it to be 9, and it's not quite that. So I'm just going to do what I was thinking of doing, which is I'd like to make maybe a couple of tags out of this. It's hard for me because I have to cut it. But yeah, make a couple tags to go with this one, I think. And this one we'll do quilted maybe. And let's do it the right way this time. There's a novel idea. How about we use this piece and we'll make a bigger tag? Yeah, let's do that. So you can see I'm super precise about cutting it, but we'll straighten that up with the cutter. Now that it's in one piece and a little bit more manageable, I'm going to see, will it go 3.5? It will, I think. Okay, so there's that one all prepared. And this one's about 6 inches long, so perfect. 6 by 3.5. We'll do it. Okay. Okay, we can do one in each fabric. And we'll do the stamp one all, we'll do it with the quilting. That'll be fun. Okay. So if I go on the inside of there, and here, we're about at that house. Okay. See if I can do this. Okay. Just gonna go all the way down here. Semi-straight, let's just say. Okay, and then where did I say this one went? Yeah, right to the inside of that. Okay, sorry if I'm close to off camera there. Okay, so now I have a fun little scrap. Alrighty then, so we want the poofy side, like that. So let's do that. I feel like these are quick and cool, if I do say so myself. You know, they don't take a lot of time to make, but they're really pretty fun. Okay, this time I'm not going to put the coffee dyed on the back. Okay, I've got a little bit of hangover here that I'm just going to get rid of fabric. Okay, oh, that's cool. Okay, so now we'll do the tag shape. Like so, and then we're just gonna sew on the lines of the stamp. It's all we're gonna do with a straight stitch this time. Okay, so I am just wonder if I could go up and down, up and down. Let's try it. Okay. Okay, and I'm just going to come over, go down this way. Over, go this way, okay, and then we'll go the opposite way, make the little squares. I think I'm just going to go to the, I'm not going to go to the edge, because then it's going to be sewed anyway, sewn with the zigzag, so might as well just save time and thread. Okay. All right, so, oh, that's cool. That's a cool texture. Yep. Oh, I love it when it turns out like I want it to. Okay, so I don't know how well you're going to be able to see this on camera, but it's poofy where the stamps are and flat where the sewing is in each one. Okay, and there's the back. That's more what we want than what I did last time. Okay, so is this gonna, yes. We're just doing so good with the scraps here. Okay, and then we're just gonna chop that right there. Okay. All right, and then we'll get that on the back, sew around it, and we will have another one done. Okay, so, oh, I need to cut it off a little bit, but that's okay. No biggie there. Just need to cut off the tabs anyway, or whatever you call these, the corners. Okay. Okay, so now we'll go back to zigzag. What do we want for a topper on that? Got this. That'd be kind of fun, I think. Let's do that. None of the others were doing it for me as far as the topper goes. Okay, that goes that way. Alrighty, let's zigzag. Okay, let's zigzag. And then we'll get our little topper ready. And that is going to go pretty much right here, I think. Oh, maybe over a smidge into the middle, okay? And my foot's not going to want to go over it. Yeah. Oh, this is cool though, you guys. I wish you could see these in real life and feel them. Oh my gosh, I love that one. Okay. Okay, so where are we? We have 15 minutes left. Okay, good. I think we'll get the last one done that I wanted to for sure get done. Okay, so there's that one. And I wish you could feel it. I really do, but it's really cool. So awesome. Alrighty. So then my last one I wanted to do one with this as well. Now, what I was thinking is, I don't know, maybe I was thinking originally of just like having one of the flowers as kind of, you know, the focal point, but I'm going to end up with, you know, multiple flowers. So that's okay too. And this one, I don't think I will, well, I'm not going to quilt it. I'm trying to think, should I like put a label on it or whatever. We'll see how it ends up. I don't know if you can see on this fabric by the flower, there's a word, like there's happiness, prosperity, patience, adoration, devotion, loyalty, sincerity. It's really cool. So I'm just looking at my corners saying to myself, what do I want here? Now that one pretty well puts that in the middle. I mean, you've got a little extra. Let's do that. Okay. Now I have to cut the fabric, which is always a little spooky for this girl because I'm not very good at going straight. I'm giving myself a little extra room just because I don't want to cut myself short. Okay, so that is like the perfect size for a fabric flip. Look at us. Look at us just going. We're going to have the cover and everything else done for this journal. Have pieces for the inside even. Yeah, I just, don't you love it though when you get an idea and you're just like obsessed to do it? So that's, to me, that's just so much fun. Okay, so here's gonna be our tag, which I think that's super pretty. Let's put that on there and think about, okay, so we have puffy side up. Been trying to be real conscious of doing that so that, you know, when you write on the other side, it doesn't poke through or anything. Okay. I need to take off the corners so I can think about shape. Okay. Okay. Do I want a label? I'm just grabbing these because they're handy. I kind of like a label. My husband is sneezing up a storm upstairs. Oh, I kind of like the number 6 one. Is that the color we want? Oh, this is a different size, too small. Dry goods and notions. That's kind of fun. I'm just liking the number 6 better, even though the dry goods and notions is good. Okay, I think I'll put that on there. Just give it a little something more. We can decide when I do the journal if I want to put a little bit of distress ink on the whiteness of this or not, you know. Like that right there. Okay, so that means we have to go straight stitch, and I don't have the back on yet, so we're okay there. Just gonna go around this little label. I do like this because then you can really see that there's some dimension to it, you know, having something sewn on there. Okay. Yeah, that's cool. I'm glad we did that. Happy with that. Can't get my scissors under the strings there. Okay, then let's get our back prepared. This guy. Okay, and sorry, I know I'm down low again. Okay. We just used one piece of coffee dyed paper to do these. I have a strip for stamping. Love that. Okay. We'll get a little bit of glue on there. Oh, we're going to have to cut off a little bit again, because it's a little bit tall. It's okay. Makes kind of a cool piece of coffee dyed there. Okay. So excited. I think my husband got all the printing done, which is great. All right. So we're back to, oh, now what color do we want? I have some more red, which that's bright and happy, but not making me happy at the moment. Okay, let's see. Why don't we just look in here. What's this? No. This might be pretty. Just a light pink. Yeah, I like that. That's what we'll do there. All right, so let's sew. Okay. Oh, I'm just so happy this all worked like I thought it would. Oop. So fun to hear the popping. Okay. And we want you right about here. Okay. Oh my gosh, that one is cool too. Oh, I am going to call this a successful crafting session is what I'm going to call this. So this one is fun because can you see those ripples and stuff under? Isn't that cool? And I really like the white thread with it too. Oh, that's fun. Yep. Okay, and we got 6 tags done. Well, I had one done beforehand, so we'll call it 5. But so just to recap, this was my example. And I don't know, I may put something on that. Like a little word or something. Hang on, we may do that. And then these 3. And then the 2 big ones. Isn't that a fun way to use up those Amazon packages? Oh, I just love it. Okay, let's look quick like for a minute. I've got these wonderful words by Jolene at A Jewel Design. Sorry. And I was wondering about putting one of those on there. I think I'm going to do it. It needs to be distressed on the edges because it kind of blends in. But once we get that on, and then I'll see if I can do a straight stitch down the edge. I just wanted it to be plain so that I could show you the idea to begin with. But, yep. Let's just put a little line of glue down the middle to hopefully hold it straight for me. I think I'm done with that. I can stand it upright. Okay. Let's just go right here. Yep. Now, if you put enough glue on there, you could just leave it glued too. But I'm going to sew it because I didn't. So let's just get a little edge around there. Popping the bubbles. Oh yeah, this is going to be cute. So these are Jolene's. I think they're called antique vertical words, something like that. So, oh yeah, that just finished that off. Don't you think? I mean, and because we already backed it, it has the little thing, but that's okay. Like I say, it's a great spot for a date or something like that. So now there's that one now. Oh my gosh, so much fun. Thank you guys for crafting with me today, and I hope you'll give this a try, and we'll just be doing our part for the earth. So have a grateful day, and we'll just see you in the next video. Bye, everyone.